What animals hibernate? Many of us think that hibernating animals go to sleep in the autumn, and wake up in the spring in time for the warmer weather. But there's more to hibernation than that. There are different states of hibernation in hot and cold environments with variable functions, durations, and dangers to the animal in question. What is hibernation? Hibernation is a way for many creatures, from butterflies to bats, to survive cold, dark winters without having to forage for food or migrate to somewhere warmer. Instead, they turn down their metabolisms to save energy. Animals in hot climates also undergo a form of hibernation called aestivation. This works in a similar way and enables them to survive extreme heat, drought, or lack of food. Hibernating is much more profound than simply sleeping, though. Depending on the species, it can vary from long, deep unconsciousness to light spells of inactivity. But hibernation carries risks as the dormant animal is vulnerable to predators and the unpredictable climate. Which animals hibernate? Small mammals, such as chipmunks, dormice, hamsters, hedgehogs, and bats. Also, many insects, amphibians and reptiles. 1. Bears. Bears are large mammals with thick fur, small ears, and strong bodies. They have sharp claws and are excellent climbers and swimmers. While often thought of as true hibernators, bears actually enter a state called torpor during winter, where their body temperature drops slightly, and their metabolism slows down significantly. They can go months without eating, drinking, or passing waste, relying on fat reserves accumulated during the warmer months. 2. Groundhogs. Groundhogs, also known as woodchucks, are small, stocky rodents with coarse brown fur, short legs, and bushy tails. They live in burrows and are skilled diggers. Groundhogs are true hibernators, entering a deep sleep with a significantly lowered heart rate and body temperature. They stay underground for months, using very little energy. 3. Bats. Bats are flying mammals with leathery wings, sharp teeth, and echolocation abilities. They vary in size, from tiny insect-eating bats to larger fruit bats. Many bats hibernate in caves or buildings, forming large colonies. Their heart rate and body temperature drop dramatically to conserve energy during the winter when food, insects or fruits, is scarce. 4. Hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are small, spiny mammals with a rounded body covered in sharp quills. They have small faces, short legs, and are known for curling up into a ball when threatened. European hedgehogs hibernate through the cold months, slowing their metabolism and heart rate while remaining in a safe, warm location such as a burrow or under dense vegetation. 5. Chipmunks. Chipmunks are small, striped rodents with brownish fur and bushy tails. They have pouches in their cheeks, which they use to carry food back to their burrows. Chipmunks spend much of winter in a light hibernation, occasionally waking up to eat stored food. Their body temperature and metabolism drop, but they don't fully enter deep hibernation. 6. Box turtles. Box turtles are small, terrestrial turtles with a domed shell and distinctive coloring. Their shell is hinged, allowing them to close it tightly for protection. During hibernation, or brumation, as it's called in reptiles, box turtles bury themselves underground to escape the cold. Their metabolism slows drastically, and they survive on stored energy. 7. Snakes. Snakes are elongated reptiles without limbs, covered in scales. They have forked tongues, and many species use venom to immobilize prey. Many snake species hibernate in dens, often gathering in groups for warmth. During this period, their body temperature and activity levels drop, allowing them to survive the cold. 8. Frogs. Frogs are amphibians with smooth, moist skin, webbed feet, and long legs adapted for jumping. Many species are adept at both land and water living. Aquatic frogs hibernate at the bottom of ponds or lakes, burying themselves in mud. Terrestrial frogs will burrow into the ground or seek shelter in logs or leaves, entering a state of dormancy. These animals adapt to survive the harsh conditions of winter by drastically slowing their physiological functions, ensuring they use as little energy as possible until food and warmth return.